Hello, beautiful friends, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so happy to be here with each and every one of you. Welcome, welcome. We're going to do a session in regards to childhood, any kind of childhood trauma that may be following you into your adult life that kind of has you on a cycle or stuck in kind of this weird void energy. So we're going to just work on that, and I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to just feather you off and go ahead and just ground yourselves. And we'll just begin by starting at the crown and your pineal gland and your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. You just let all of your energy flow down deep into the earth. Just imagine your energy is flowing down deep into the cool, dark earth, surrounding you with its loving energies. And just take your energy and flow it further and further, deeper and deeper down into the earth, until you come upon the beautiful, great central sun, this beautiful golden sphere of energy. And as you do that, just take your chakra cord and just flow it down and around her 3 times, and then plug into that energy. And as you plug into that sacred energy, it's going to begin to flow back up through your cords and back up through all of the layers of the earth and up onto the soles of your feet, and into your heels and your toes, your ankles and your calves, your knees and your thighs, your root and your sacral, your solar plexus and your heart, your throat and your pineal gland, and into your crown. Let's begin to open up your sacred chakras and begin to release all that does not serve you, all that is ready to be released. I'm just going to bring in that golden energy to begin to rejuvenate all the cells in your body, your organs, your mind, your heart, all the pieces and parts of you. And let us go ahead and begin. You can just imagine that we are going to help you in all ways. Aloya tia cinnamon tila kwa tia sinai tila huna maade cinnamon tuloi kwa tia sinai tila kina maade. Kaloi kwa tia cinnamon tila kwa tia sinai tila kwa tia sinai tila kwa maade. Kaloi ma tia cinnamon tulo kwa tia sinai tila kuna maade. Kalama poti ishinima talakwa ti isini alokana maade. Kanamo ti isina talo dar isinimo tulo ilakina maade. Alo tu isinimo talakwa ti isini. Kala kwa ti isinimo talakwa ti isini alokwa ti isini medi ulakina maade. Aloe poti ishinima talakwa ti isini talo kwa ti isinima talakina maade. Alai ti esanai tira kuna maade sitabalo pati isinima tila yuri kana maade asida dala kuate asinima tu yura kina maade kila mati isinima tiru yura kina maade alai ati isini tira ela yura kina maade asida la guati asina tira yura kina maade kila mo tu isina tula odaya asinima tulu duru isinima tila kriati isini kila mo pati isina tila guati isinima tila kuati isini tila kona maade Kinamo tu esene la yola kinamo de sedeblo ti esene tela gu ti esene tela kinama de. This is showing me what looks to me like an elephant, and then it's got this beautiful what looks to me like a little boy on top of the elephant and kind of riding the elephant right now. And the landscape looks to me like it is Africa. We're just gonna tune into that energy and tune into this little boy riding this very big and powerful elephant. Kinamo tia senai turu iro ira kinamo de siti de lukua tia senai loa boy shino aloya tia senai tela kua tia senai turu kunamo de kinamo tia senai tela kua era kinamo de. They're just showing me as the little boy is leading this pack, there's so many elephants in a row behind this little boy that is carrying each and every one of you, and it's you as your inner child. You're probably, I would say, some of you are between 5 and 7. Some of you are, between 7 and 14 or 14. Some of you could be even up to 16, 17, 18. I'm seeing younger kids, bigger kids, just tune in and feel into what part of you is on top of this elephant right now, and looking forward and looking at this little young boy that is on this elephant, leading us forward. Aloha tu esena ma telo ua ti esenu telo kuna ma dei. Kala ua ti esena tu de elai ti esene ila hira kina ma dei. Se te bala ua ti esenu ila kina ma dei. Ala kwe esene ma tu de kina ma dei. Se te bala tu esene ma telo ua de kina ma dei. Kala mo pa je esene ma tu de kina ma dei. Se te lai ti esene ma tu la kila ala ya je esene ma. Namo tura ayura kinemo de se de laiti esene tura kinemo de se de balo tu esene mo tulo kwaiti esene kilamo poti esene mo tura ila yela kinemo de se de like that esene yela kinemo de. Just showing me a hawk that's just landed on the boy. That's up at the front. This beautiful hawk. You might see its golden eyes looking back at you right now. La yuati asunamo tila kua tu esenamo tulu kua tu esena tila oa te esenai. Kina mo pu chisunamo tila ti esenai tila oa te esenamo tila kinamo de. Kina mo pia ti esenai tila kinamo de se te lai esenamo tila kinamo de. Now, what they're showing me is that as the young boy is leading you all into, so it's like you've got this beautiful African landscape, and then it's like all the African landscapes right here, and then he's leading you through what looks to me like this energy wall, but the energy wall is actually leading you to your respective homes as children, your respective, wherever you grew up. So as you walk through this energy portal wall, you're like walking through, and then you're going to find yourself in your homes without the elephant, of course, unfortunately, but you will hold the energy of the elephant within you. But you are walking through, and you're in your living rooms, in your homes, in your bedrooms, wherever you spent your time as a child at the specific age that you were riding on the elephant. So just find yourself there right now, and place yourself into whatever environment is coming up for you right now. Alohi. Dura kuna maade, cinema, duda guro kuna maade, cinema, tilai, the SNA, turikina maade, Monway, putu cinema, turu, uda kinama, the Asadilla, diated cinema, tud ila kinama de, Colama, the Asana, tulu, de SNA, tudu ila irakinama de. Now, for some of you, you had parents that fought. You had people around you that were not healthy. Seeing like mom and dads fighting and things of that nature. Seeing people fighting over money, fighting over cheating, fighting over booze, whatever it may be. So these are just some of the specifics that are coming up for me right now. And I'm seeing like some of you are trying to protect your brother or sisters, just trying to keep them like, out of the line of fire, I guess, kind of like keeping them in their room and like playing and, just you're trying to protect the little ones. And, so yeah, that's a pretty hard energy to have to do. They're also showing me that, as you were a child in this time and space. It's like they're showing me a little play elephant in your bedroom, or some of you it's in your back pocket or in your pocket, and they're showing me this little play animal that was always around. It's like this wisdom, this energy that was always around you when you were a child. Like, even though you may have felt alone all the time, like, why is this happening to me? What is going on here? You were always surrounded and protected and guided. And it's like everything that we had to go through when we were children is a part of everything that we're doing right now. And I've seen Spirit show me that we were born into these very, very destructive, detrimental, like, to our minds, family, so that we could come in and begin to shift the bloodlines of this planet. And I think I've talked about this before on the channel, but they've showed me specifically as we are healing, where maybe you felt like the black sheep when really, we're the white sheep. We're the ones that are the light sheep, and that we've come here to be the light source for these different family systems and for the bloodlines on this planet. And it made so much sense to me in my heart, where I see all of these different people that feel like they are just not meant for these families, like they don't even understand how they were even born into these families. And it's because you came to shape and shift these bloodlines. Even if you don't have any connection to your family in this lifetime, your energy is still shifting the bloodline for the new generations to come in after you, after us. We picked a hard job. But we're old souls. We're old. We've been doing this for so long. We've done this before. We've done this on other planets. We've done this awakening process. We've done this whole thing. That's why I don't feel chaos in my life. I don't feel it, because I know we've done this before. We know what's up ahead. We know what's going to shift. We know what's going to change. We know it's shifting and changing for the better, even if it looks ugly. And so we need to find that stillness within us, that faith, that stillness of the heart, knowing that there's something else going on here, and that our souls continue to go on and on and on. And whatever happens is for the best and highest good of humanity. So let's place ourselves back into the home now. So from this point forward, we're going to imagine that there is this light force coming from the universe that's going to start pouring down into your chimney, or whatever opening you have, into your roof, into your windows. This light force is going to start flowing down deep into all the rooms in your homes, into your families, into your mom and dad's hearts, or your family's hearts, whoever it is in your family, coming down into your hearts, coming down into the brothers and sisters or the cousins, whoever was around you as a child, into the dogs and the animals. This sacred light is going to begin to pour down into all of those times that you experienced pain, all of those times that you experienced trauma, all of those times you experienced hurt and trauma and the yelling and the whatever it was. We're just bringing so much light into your inner child right now, into the inner parts of yourself. Just bring yourself compassion and love in this moment. For all that you've been through and all that you are today. Lord, the asinema, kilama ti esana to the elahi daisine to the kinama day, kila with the esini, the lakinama day, sitibalo, the esana, till elahi with cinema, kilamo, cinema, tilaki, lokanama day. These light codes are going to begin to pour down into your crowns right now. Just going to allow these beautiful healing codes to begin to flow down into your heart and into your crown. Lo atiasanai, kanamo puti usinima tulo diasane, de la kanima de sede bedo do isinima. Inamo tiisino, lo yelakinamo de sidi bala tiisanai, de la kuno ma elakinama de sidi like do isinima to elakinamo de. Kelamo poti isinimo to the ida the good isinimo. Globo to isinimo to the kinemo de sadala go the asinimo tila or la yera kinemo de satellite isinimo to the kinemo de satellite with the isine. Kelamo poti isinimo tila what the isinimo to the kanama de. Kelamo to isinimo tila yati isine tila konama de. Although to a cinema till like you like kinema a day, we're gonna begin to clear out the throat and just really transmute that energy now. The way the cinema de la kinema a day, kelamo the cinema tulo the cinema till I like it a day. Just showing me the image of like an elephant whenever he gets the water up his trunk, and then he's like squirting it right at your throat right now. I know it's a weird image, but it's like you're in Africa, basically in like the water, you're playing, and he's kind of like squirting it right at your throat. La yes in the man to look uday arakinam all day. Kelamo, but the isn't it like yeah, the arakinam all day, sit the badly la cinema, telakwa the isn't telakinam all day. Kelamo, put the isn't telakinam all day, sit the low the isn't. Alay the isine or like kinamo all day. Just gonna release just a lot of that toxic energy out of your throat right now. Just gonna begin to create some space there. Law the esinum. Manway the esine till I can all day, so delay 2 yesinimo to like kinamo all day. Nemo cinema to look what is in a to look all day, set the below the cinema, what is in a like in a day. Just gonna clear, releasing all of those times that you weren't able to speak up. All of those times you felt pain and suffering and felt silenced and like you couldn't tell anybody what was going on. Like if you had any kind of traumas that you had to stay silent from. And it's, in my opinion, it's really, really important to find somebody safe that you can have these very intimate, powerful conversations with, so that you get these secrets out of you, and people that will hold space for you and hold and not judge you or not question or anything like that will help you to heal, because that secrets make you sick, and they make you sick with disease. They can make you sick with addiction. It can make you sick with living with depression. Like secrets like make us sick. I don't know how else to say it, because when we hold things in us, it just, man, does it do so much stuff to us, like damage. But also all of that can be reversed. So if you've been holding on to things since you were a child, if you've been holding on to any kind of abuse that you feel ashamed about, or things that you don't want to talk to anybody about, I would just encourage you to write it out, burn it, whatever you need to do to get it out of your body. I'm hearing, what is it, somatic dancing is what's coming up right now, moving your body, releasing it out of your body, things of that nature that we need to be able to heal, and get that stuff out of us. So, aloe cinema, aloe day, and also realizing and recognizing that it's not your fault, that whatever happened to you when you were a child, that was not your fault. You were a child, and no child should have to experience whatever it was that caused you the trauma and the pain. Like, that's not okay. And please know that that you are worthy of being healed. You are worthy of being free from this, all of this secret stuff that's holding you down and holding you back. Like, you're so deserving of being free from all of that, and to heal from all that, and to release those shackles and the chains and all of the things, because mean, you guys know, I mean, I've been through so much, and, my shackles and chains, I had to unchain myself probably more times than I care to tell anybody, but, is the process is you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere, and you got to feel safe in your life so that you can heal. And the world is not as scary as we think it is when we're living in a trauma mind. Like my trauma mind, when I was living in that type of trauma, the world was scary. Like I didn't want to be around anybody. I thought the world was really dark, and drug addicts and people around, people that wanted to take from me, people that wanted to hurt or harm me, people that were always watching and lurking, and that's literally how I felt, because that's the type of life that I lived. And it took a long time to release a lot of that energy and to realize I'm safe. It's okay. I'm safe. This is a good world. This is a beautiful world, and I go out and do whatever I want now, and I don't think about anything. Like, I know that I'm protected. I know that I'm watched over. I know that I'm cared for, and I just have this energy about me that's not attracting really dark stuff. It's like you get to that place in your evolution and your frequency really, get to a high vibration where anybody that's looking to hurt or harm people are going to just straight bypass you. Like they ain't even on your level, because you're vibrating up here, they're down here looking for other people on their level. They're looking for people that are angry, sick, broken, depressed, somebody they can take advantage of, because they're vibrating on that low frequency. So you want to bring yourself up to a high vibration of love, peace, joy, all the things. These people that are trying to do hurtful things to others, they don't want nothing to do with you. Your light irritates them. They will literally just bypass you. They won't even see you, because they're living in two different worlds. They're living in this low, dark world. You're living up here in this world that feels good, this world that's safe, this world that, everything's flowing to you, everything feels good, everything feels, right and pure and holy and da-da-da, and they're bumbling through life hurting, and they don't know anything about any of this. So, compassion to everybody, that is living in those lower states of being, because there is a way up and out of that. And it took me a long time to figure out how to get out, but once you do, you do everything you can to figure out how to maintain and be stable in the high vibrations. That's what you do. Like, that's what I worked for 12 years. I was like, and you finally get stable in it, and you're like, thank you. Like, finally. Not to say things don't come at me, but you become so stable in your higher self. You become so stable with your oversoul that you are so connected with your oversoul. That's the work, is like you get a little taste of it and you're like, nope, I want more of that. Nope, I want more of that. And then you get it, you go for longer periods of time in that state of connecting with your oversoul, and you just train yourself so much to be in the higher states of being, to where when negativity comes at you, it basically just bounces off of you. You're like, no. And then you also, will have a very watchful guard over your mind, and that means you won't be talking crap about people, you won't be gossiping, you won't be hurting or harming people. You will keep a very watchful, very, very watchful care over your tongue, and especially when you're talking about yourself. When you want to say, I'm an idiot, or I'm stupid, or I'm this, or I'm that, or I'm ugly, or I'm this, or I'm that, you stop that stuff right in its tracks, and you say, no, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am loved, I'm healthy, I'm healed, I am whole. And you begin to train yourself to replace the negative words with something positive. And that goes for, the traumatizing stuff that we've experienced in our lives. We have to, all of those memories that, want to continue to resurface themselves sometimes, it's like, are you going to allow that memory to take you over here and drag you over here to where it's like reoccurring? Or are you going to find and see the memory possibly and come over here and say, no, I'm not thinking about that today? And it took me a while in the beginning to not let myself spiral out of control if something triggered me or something happened to me. It was like, wait, this is happening. I got to break out of this cycle. I have to make a different decision. I have to go take a walk. I have to go exercise. I have to go get up. I have to go do something. I have to go to sleep, like simple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You just got to go and do something different. And that doesn't mean just like not facing your stuff. That means like you need to protect yourself and take care of yourself in the moment of being triggered. That's not a good time to go, okay, I need to figure this out right now. No, you need to go take care of yourself. You need to go drink some water. You need to go do anything you can to take care of yourself in that moment. Take mental notes of what is triggering you and what is coming up and the feelings and all that stuff. That's wonderful if you can do that. And then once you're not so triggered and you're back into a place of peace, then you can take that stuff and maybe unpack it and look at it and go, okay, where was that trigger coming from? Okay, it was from when I was traumatized as a child from this specific situation. Okay, what do I need to do now? Okay, forgiveness. Okay, have compassion, love. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm going to do when this trigger happens again. How will I be able to, handle myself? And it's really just becoming aware and conscious of the situations that are triggering us. They're triggering us because it's something we need to look at. It's something that we need to resolve within ourselves. It has nothing to do with the other person. It's like all of this stuff has nothing to do with outside people. It's literally all about us and why are we being triggered right now and what's going on here and how do I help myself? And it's a continuing process for a while, but it does get better. It gets to a place where you have worked through so much stuff that you're finally in this place where you are your oversoul. You are your higher self. You are walking on this planet as your higher self, fully connected into the universe, fully connected into the earth, fully connected into everything, not needing or wanting for anything. Then you are really in that state of bliss, that state of harmony, that state of creativity, which is exactly the way it was meant to be. You were meant to be that way on this planet, and so we're on our way. You're absolutely on your way to that time and space where you are just flowing and going, and things aren't so harsh, and things don't hurt so bad. And the awakening process and the ascension, all of this stuff, it's like there's so much information out there. It can literally drive you it might make you fearful. It might make you feel like it's the end of the world, or it might make you feel like what's going on here, what's going on there. And it's just like sometimes you just need to shut it all off and you need to just be by yourself and be with spirit. That's what I would suggest for anybody, everybody. It's wonderful to have all of these spiritual teachers and people out here doing their great work and reporting on things that they know and things that they see out there and their experiences and all of that stuff. But at some point in time, you have to connect into that part of you too, because that's all they've done. They just connected into their higher self. They connected into their multidimensional, full multidimensional selves, their channels, whatever, all of the things. And you have the same abilities too, though. You can't put these people up on a pedestal and think, oh, well, this person is the leader and that's just what it is and I will never be able to do that. No, you're able to do that. Every one of you. That's the beauty of our times right now. It's not about this person is our leader and we're going to learn from her or him and that's it. Hell no. Excuse my language. Heck no. You are able to receive the same information, maybe not the same information because we're all from different star systems, planets, different times and spaces, ancient times, this time. We're all from so many different places. We could probably never actually receive the same perception of what's going on everywhere. So don't even try to do that. You have your own stuff that's coming through, your own information that wants to come through, your own guides that want to connect in with you, your own higher self that wants to connect in with you. And so it's important to remember that and not put these people up on a pedestal. Nobody is supposed to be up on a pedestal. You are and have that God source within you. You have the same access as everybody else that you see that may be relaying information. And that's the beauty of being a human right now, is that we're all able to tap into these different energies, these different dimensions, this different God source, God force. And you don't want to experience that through a teacher. You want to experience it through yourself. You want to experience it for yourself. That is where we're headed. That is what we're pushing for, is for everybody to experience it, not just them. And that takes you taking time for yourself every day. If that's meditating, journaling, whatever it is, that's taking time for yourself, showing up every single day for yourself, saying, hey, I'm willing to be a vessel for these sacred energies. I am willing to be to have integrity and to use these energies for the greater good of humanity. I'm here and I am willing. And that was literally my mantra in the beginning, was I'm willing, I'm here, use me, God. I don't have anything else to do. Like I've been using for most of my life. I don't have a set plan anymore. I just know I don't have anything going on, really, basically. I was just living. I was just bumbling along like, okay, now it feels like I need to do something, and I was just like, show me the way, God. I got a hell of a story. I'm willing to share it. I'm willing to put myself out there if I need to. You show me the way. And it has been a very slow process. I'm not going to lie. It's been very, very, very slow, but very, very, very fast. 12 years has gone by in a blink of an eye. And that's why you want to enjoy every piece and part of your ascension. Every day that you're in pain, you're going to get paid back 1,000 times over. 1,000 times over. If you don't, just don't stop. Don't go back down, because you can't. Either you start or you're going to get drugged through, like, meaning if you get on this path and start healing and then you stop, it's like you're going to constantly be pushed to grow, and it's like things are going to start falling apart in your life. This relationship's going to fall apart. This is not working out. That's not working out. It's because the inside work is not being done. Therefore, the outside work is going to start collapsing and showing chaos everywhere in your life. So as you're doing your work, it's like everything starts to come together. It's weaving its beautiful way into this sacred being that you are. So I'm going to stop chatting, and I just hope and pray that this helped your inner child, each and every one of your inner children, helped your beautiful minds, your beautiful souls. I just want to tune in to each and every one of you that are going to watch this, that are watching this. Lo nemo ti esene tu lo de la kinemo ade se de blo pe echinemo tu la kwa ti esene te la koma ade se de mo tu lo kula ka ti esene tu lo kinemo ade se de bla ti esene te la kinemo ade. I'm just going to expand that heart, bring in the highest, most highest of frequencies and vibrations to your mind, body, and spirit. Just pouring in these sacred energies for you and your family, for you and your bloodline, your beautiful ancestors that are you. Bringing in these powerful healing codes for you. Lord, dias in the matula quai. Kalamoatias in the matulu gola quani adias in the mantilaka de ade. Kalamoatias in the alakunama ade. Sitibelo, the is in the telaqua, the is in the motua, like yati at the kinama ade. Kalamoatias in the motilla, the is in the telaqua, the is in the motula, ila kinema ade. Kinama pies in the matula, the is in the tulu uda yala kinema ade. Kinama puti isini telakwati isini luera kinama ade. We just want to thank our beautiful young boy and elephants in Africa. Thank you so much for showing up and for leading us. We just want to honor and thank our families as well, as they've been great teachers for us, great and mighty teachers for us. So we want to honor them. Even though we may not be able to do that right now, and that's okay. One day you will be able to do that. You will be able to honor them and forgive them and all of the things. Don't worry right now, though. We do have the holiday seasons coming, so just prepare yourselves, protect yourselves. If you don't want to go somewhere, don't. Don't. I've spent plenty of holidays and places and things, alone, or have just gone for a little bit and left. Like, it's fine. It's fine. We don't owe anybody anything at all, ever. Our sanity and our hearts and our minds are what matters. No family member wants you to suffer, and so just prepare yourselves, and I'm sending you all so much love. I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for the likes and the shares and the comments and your subscribes. Thank you for joining this family, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.